with regard to the theme for the event of this year's conference, it will be Accountable Governance for Excellence and Reliability in Financial Reporting in East Africa. And I think that key cuts very much to the core of not only our aspirations to continuing to strengthen and benchmark financial reporting practices in Kenya to global practices. If you look at the previous conferences have touched on very much around issues on sustainability, integrated reporting, but to make sure that we continue to keep our eye on what is critical and most fundamental from our joint perspectives and interests, being ensuring that there is not only excellence but absolute reliability in the financial statements that are being put together, and both by our public and our private sector. Executive Committee has approved a revision of the policies and procedures for the FIRE Awards to include a clear vesting of power in the Executive Committee to be able to revoke the award of, revoke an award that has been granted in a previous period, should factors arise that bring into question the basis on which that award was granted. But critically, and noting that we are all representing professional bodies with a very key focus on technical content and coverage, there is a recognition that any exercise of such a power by the Executive Committee will be guided by in-depth technical reports and not merely on perspectives. So we're very glad to note that the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya, as not only as a sponsor, but also as the professional standards body for the accounting profession in the country, has come out very strongly with their commitment to support the Executive Committee in carrying out appropriate independent audit quality reviews of any suspect companies or in instances, to be able to inform any decisions that are going to be made by the Executive Committee pursuant to the clear new powers we're vested within our policies and procedures.
As part of being a signatory to this initiative, we aim to provide leadership in key areas around reporting. We aim to strengthen issues of business ethics and how proper business practices are done to ensure that the companies that are actually listed on the exchange and potential issuers provide the investor with high levels of investor protection standards. We would like to assure the market and investors that we're committed to seeing proper evaluations are done, proper accountabilities are held, and as Paul has said, with new strengthened powers, even address the issues and concerns we've had around some of the companies who are previous recipients of this award.
As ISPAC, we are committed to the goals and objectives of the FIRE Award. It's meant to enhance financial reporting, and not just enhancing the excellence, but making the reports reliable. And this year, we have revised the tools for evaluating the entrance to the FIRE Award in order to incorporate new developments that have been going on, not just locally, but also globally. We look forward to partnering with the media. You have a huge space that you occupy in all angles of Kenyans in terms of their life, and would be happy to partner with you in order to educate Kenyans about the FIRE Award, financial reporting, and anything else that we can do together in terms of improving reliable financial reporting and governance.
So within the Public Financial Management Act, gave the creation of what we are referring to Public Sector Accounting Standards Board. This board has been given the mandate to give direction for all public sector entities in terms of financial reporting as well as the internal audit standards. And indeed, we know what this FIRE Award will do in terms of leveraging on the new reporting framework. Of course, the new reporting framework is a framework that is going across all public sector entities all over the world. And we embraced and felt it is through this that also will help us in terms of seeing the compliance. There's nothing as good as giving your accounts to an independent person also to look at it and give the views in terms of where you have excelled, where you have not excelled. And we take a lot of keenness in terms of what the evaluators come up with. And as a board, it really helps us in terms of compliance.